In this video, I want to show you a great alternative to Cursor and Claude Code that can help you build projects at a fraction of the cost. If you've been using Claude Code or Cursor for coding, you'll notice that lately, both coding agents have been slowly cutting down how much you can use them for the given plans. At first, the pricing tells you you've got a certain number of queries, but then they lower the rate limits, and before you know it, you're hitting your weekly limit after just a few hours of coding. And honestly, that's the worst. Hitting the limit right in the middle of your work just destroys your focus. Fortunately, there is a new model that can solve this problem, and that is the GLM 4.6 model by ZAI. Now, GLM 4.6 is a frontier model built with a strong focus on advanced agentic workflows, deep reasoning, and real-world coding capabilities. It's powerful enough to compete with some of the best models today like Claude and GPT-5. When it comes to performance, GLM 4.6 does well as in the benchmarks for reasoning, coding, and other key areas. It outperforms open source models like DeepSeek and even gets close to Claude Sonnet 4, though it still trails a bit behind the newer Sonnet 4.5 as shown here. And in others like SWE Batch Verified, Terminal Batch, and T2 Bench are also the same. It's just slightly behind Sonnet 4 and 5. And then there is the pricing, and this is where things get really interesting. GLM 4.6 costs just 6 cents per million input tokens, or 11 with cash input, while output tokens are priced at $2.20 per million. It has only 200K context window, but it's an incredible value for the quality you get. And that's not all. Alongside the release, the team also introduced the GLM Coding Plan, a subscription made specifically for developers and power users who use coding assistants. The plan starts at just $3 per month, which is pretty wild compared to Claude Code because their first useful plan starts at $100 per month, but you'll reach the usage limits on this plan extremely fast, so you'll eventually need to upgrade to the $200 per month plan anyway. And that is, of course, extremely expensive compared to the coding plans of GLM. All right, to get started with GLM Coding Plan, you can head over to their subscription page at ZAI/subscribe and then click on the subscribe button to begin the process. To get the lowest price, don't forget to select monthly. And then this light plan, which is $3 per month. You'll most likely be asked to create an account, so just follow the process until it's completed. Once done, you need to create an API key to use GLM. Just click on your profile picture at the top right, and then select API keys. On the next screen, click the Create New API Key button and follow the process until the key is generated. You can copy the key by clicking on this copy icon. And that's it. The next step is to put the key in the coding agent you want to use. For example, on the screen here, I have Claude Code already installed in VS Code. And if you'll here and name it as GLM ZAI. And then next, change the API provider from Kilo to ZAI. And then the entry point, just leave it at International Coding Plan, unless you are located in China. Next, paste the API key over here, and then select the model to use. I will select GLM 4.6 here, and that's it. Click Save, and then done. And now you can start coding using the GLM model. And if you want to switch back to your default model, just change the API profile over here, and then the selected model will be changed to the active profile as well. Okay, let's test out the GLM model. So on the left side here, I already have a CRM dashboard app developed using React and Tailwind CSS. Let's try to run this project. So I will open the terminal and then run the npm run dev command. And here's the project rendered on the browser. We have several pages already created in this project, but there are pages that haven't been developed yet, such as this pipelines page over here. So we're going to use GLM to develop the page. Back in Claude Code, I will ask the agent to build the pipelines visualization page for this app. Add a Kanban board style to see the deals in all stages. Look at existing codebase and reuse as much style and component as possible. Press enter and let Claude Code process the request. First, the agent will look at the current project and then determines the steps required to complete the request. After the steps are completed, it will start executing on the plan. And as you can see here, the Jung model can work well in Kilo code. It's smart enough to explore the project and then write the code required to complete the request. After a while, the model will be finished. So here's the pipelines page. It actually looks nice, and it has this board UI where we can drag and drop deals on every stage. If we click on the deal card, we can see the details of the deal, and then if we try to pick the card and drop it to other stages, and yep, it's working without any issue. Now let's test out the other UI. For example, the search bar over here. Okay, we can filter the cards shown in the board, so that's pretty nice. Next, click on Add Deal. Nothing happens. It seems the functionality isn't implemented yet. And then the filter button here also does nothing. And yeah, I think that's it for this page. It looks pretty nice, and the styling also follows the rest of the pages in this dashboard. There is the Add Deals button that hasn't been implemented yet, but I think I can send a follow-up prompt, and GLM will be able to do it without any issue.